Alright. Oh! This runny nose has gotten nothing but worse. But, more Cursed Coden. Let's turn on the stream playlist. Well, it's good to have the headphones. Headphones in my ears if I want to hear the music. That's always helpful. Alright. How do I look? Alright. That looks great. Alright. I don't like the corner view. I do like this. I'm gonna go get a frame JPEG from the internet to make that look better. We're gonna adjust the stream in this beginning area. Oh, I love this song. Okay, yes, frame. Webcam overlays, that's what it's called. Webcam over... What do you mean, no internet? Okay, fine. I'm not buying something on Etsy, I'm going for the free ones. Let's go for the static. Okay. What a good song. Oh, I like this. But it's got that and that. How do I use... How do... Does it automatically... I like these. There's so... Okay, I wish I had the art talent. Oh, this is so cool. They're all like free. I like this one. I really, really like this. And I can put my name in the... That's great. I want this. Oh, this is on Gumroad. I use this for my Japanese housing. When I get money, I'm going to pay for this. Sure. I'm already signed into Gumroad, so like it should be fine. What did it say? Pack for overlay pack for OBS. Okay, so we're gonna camera overlay download. Oh, that's great. Okay, so this is all gonna... Let's actually make a folder first, and we're gonna call it OBS overlay. I probably spelled it wrong, but whatever. So if we go to OBS now, downloads, OBS overlay. That's great. Okay. Let's put some text. We're gonna pick a really nice one of my favorites. I'm gonna pick bold. Oh. I think this was it. That's it right there. Okay. Libra. I like that. Okay, let's type in Maximus. EDU. And let's also make it, actually let's first actually just put it in the, well, if we clicked on it, would it look, if we look at the font, oh, you can't change its size. Weird. Okay, underline strikeout, writing system, Latin, oh, obviously English. Duh. I guess it gets to be white, because I don't know how to change it, and I don't care enough right now to fix that. So let's also go over here and we'll download the rest of the overlay. I should have just done that. That would have been much better. And we'll save it to right there. We'll show in folder. We'll extract here. Yeah, we'll just replace everything. That looks great, and we're gonna have and this is more so for, this is for Twitch, I think, what I'm looking at here. The commands, Discord, donate, absolutely, you know, that is for Twitch in that little bottom part. If you can't tell, I'm able to focus. I took my meds. It's really great. Offline. Okay, so I can put that into an offline section for when people go to there. That's cool. Merch. Well, maybe I'll make that in the future. Starting soon. I'm gonna actually make that into one real quick. Okay. Let's make another scene. And we'll call this... Oh, you can't call it things? Can you not rename them? Nope, can't rename it. Alright. Whatever. We're gonna call it stream ending. Or starting soon. Starting soon. I think that's, I can barely see. My eyes aren't the best. Stream ending. No, we want stream starting soon. I'm always gonna laugh at that. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, let's also... No, chat should be there in my head. No, because people will be reading text on the right side. We'll leave my head right about there, which is, that's a fine one. That looks fine. And we have starting soon. We have break time. We have break time, and that's great. Okay, let's add another scene now, and let's add, well, what's left in here? Let's take a look. Let's just take a look at this picture. What's that one? Be right back. And I could definitely do the reg thing and put it in there, but I won't do that right now. This is good for how it is right now. We'll remove this. Yeah, we'll remove scene 4. It's starting soon, break time. And now, perfect. So let's go and look over some, let's go and start learning, I guess. Well, now I know I can just get free nice overlays everywhere, and I'll donate to those people later when I'll look back at the stream and find the link. Perfect. Let's do some learning. I'm also going to be doing a few streams for Knock later whenever the tournament starts. Or if I can get it streaming on the computer to my right here. I can't exactly turn around the computer easily, but I have a gaming PC here. And I play on my Oculus Quest, which was probably in one of the background of the last stream. So I'm probably going to be recording myself doing that. I'm going to record myself playing Knock because I'm entering the Val Knock tournament. Alright. Trying to think if I'm missing anything. I need to set up that... It's that chat. That's what I needed to set up. Speech chat. Here they are.
Maximus Games said, "Hi."
Perfect. All right. And we'll. Oh, there should be a chat box. We should add that. And there's probably one in there. Chat. Be right back. Blank. Facebook. Low bars. I like those. Oh, there's nothing there for it. Oh, I have to go find it later. Oh. Weird. I think that's the new one. Oh, good, yeah, we'll remove that. Perfect. Alejandra has learned CSS and created the desired visual rules to make her website look sleek and polished. Navigate to the style of the CSS file to take a look at the CSS code. Okay, and that she's written. In this file, you will recognize many of the HTML tags that you have been working with, and maybe a few that you haven't seen yet. CSS contains selectors that specify the HTML elements to which the style should be applied, as well as visual rules that specify how the content should be displayed. Now it's time to use the HTML link element to apply the CSS file to our existing website. This is done with the HTML link tag. An HTML link tag is often used to create a connection between an HTML file and the CSS file and tells the browser to apply CSS styles to HTML. Okay. Oh, I just woke up. Okay. Selectors that specify. Okay. Background image, blah blah blah. Okay, so HTML and CSS have different syntax. Or does it? Okay, on line 6 of index.html, copy and paste code below. On line 6 of index.html, copy and paste the code Below to apply the CSS file. Oh, so how does this apply? So, link rel style sheet href. Okay, href means to link something, and that is. Oh wait, I did it wrong last time, didn't I? Oh my gosh. That's all it needed. That looks beautiful. And if I just... Wow. What one line of code can do, huh? Oh, no, I was looking at things, of course. What is it asking me to do? Awesome. Alejandra's site is looking good. Just a little CSS can make the difference between a website that looks like a skeleton and portfolio ready site. Now let's tweak the CSS a little bit to see how the visual rules specified in CSS can change the way that the website is displayed. Navigate to the style.css and scroll down to line 37, where you'll see the H1 selector. This section defines the styles for H1 element on the page, which is the most prominent heading. H1 is this right here. Okay. Just for practice, change the color property from white to black. Okay. That does not look good. Let's change that back to white because that looks awful, please. Even though I know it means nothing, but still. Okay, now I see. Oh my gosh, and you can have it just like fold all up. Oh, and it's done more so like JavaScript. CSS is formatted similar to JavaScript. Actually, more. I would say this is more similar to JSON, and with the way that it's the spaced formatting instead, and it kind of looks like a mix between that. Okay, that makes sense. That explains why they use so much JavaScript. Well, speaking of, I remember making this when I was 8 years old. This is so cool. I love this. Using a... That's so cool. Okay, what is JavaScript? Now that Alejandra has her website looking polished, she's realized that she wants the site to be more interactive. She would like to build a shopping cart feature that allows her users to buy travel packages directly from her website. To accomplish this, Alejandra is going to need to learn JavaScript. Any website that provides more than just static information probably utilizes JavaScript in some way. Here are some familiar examples of website features that most often built with JavaScript. I'm gonna kill whoever did that. Animated graphics, Studio 3D, interactive audio or video, maps and other features, access and user geographic, that access user's geographic location, and much more. One of the defining features of JavaScript is its ability to respond to browser events. These events happen in real time and can be triggered by a wide variety of user interactions, including the user clicking on a button, the user pressing enter on their keyboard, a video file finishing loading, the user resizing their window, the user hovering over text on a web page. So anything that's interactive like this. I remember when I wrote the code for this whole app, that when I was a kid. That's so nostalgic. I haven't touched this in so long. One of the classic browser events that JavaScript can respond to is the position of the mouse. When a user puts the mouse near an HTML element, the onMouseOver event is fired. Hover over the text in the browser to see how it responds to onMouseOver event. onMouseOver. Click the run button to see what's the next checkpoint. What else is happening here? JavaScript uses functions. I was right. Okay, it's called a function. I wasn't sure if it was like an object or if it was a function. I thought it was a function. Draw text is a function that is being run on line 2. Change the text that says hello world to JavaScript. Check out the browser to see what changed. Well, that's cool. I'm thinking of things right now. Like, you could make... I'm wanting to make a VR web app for my portfolio. For my larger project, for my full stack engineering, I want to make something that can be accessed by a Quest and puts you in a traversable environment that has different parts of the portfolio accessible through like objects that'll appear based off of what it sees using different script. And I would have to make it in Unity. That's for another day though. JavaScript functions. In the last exercise, you started to think about 2 key building blocks of JavaScript. Functions and events. Let's review. Functions allow us to write a chunk of code once that can be reused over and over. Events allow JavaScript to respond to user behaviors like the user hovering their mouse over an HTML element or resizing their window. Okay, so events are is the act of interaction, and functions are something that an event you can use an event to call. So you could use the event of on mouse over to respond with a function of the web page, like making it change color. Events and functions combine to give JavaScript the ability to create interactive experiences. When an event is fired, a function is executed. This pattern is used again and again in web development to create interactive websites. First, let's take a look at the JavaScript and the index.html file. Script. Okay, so you can make it use the script tag. Oh, well, I'm looking at the wrong side. I'm inferring things without even reading the damn instructions. I need to read them. The JavaScript code is between the script tags. This tag alerts the browser that this page contains JavaScript. This separates the JavaScript code from the HTML. Why the JavaScript function? Color. Chooses a color from a list of colors. How does that happen? First, the getRandomColor function generates a random series of numbers and letters to create a new hexadecimal color code. I believe that, yeah, that's the same stuff that they use in like Mario Kart DS memory addresses, right? Okay. Okay, so it says function getRandomColor, and then it writes some information in there. Then it saves a new color under the same new color, under the name new color. Let it's spelled incorrectly, but I'll allow it. Let means that it's a dynamic variable that can change, right? And yeah. On the next line, the document keyword access the page's background color and sets it equal to the new color. Click the run button to move to the next checkpoint. And the next step, is to connect the change color JavaScript function with an event so that when we click the repaint button, it changes the background color. An event is something that can happen in the browser. Blah 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 blah. Right? Okay. And so event is the attribute is the event and the value of the attribute. It's a JavaScript function that we want to execute. In this case, the name of the event is onClick, and we can invoke the function by calling change color. Paste this code into the opening tag of the button element. OnClick change color. Okay, so to change the function of the button. I'll experiment with it after I finish it. Let's test out the functionality and click the repaint and click run again to go to the next exercise. Okay, so we'll next with this now. OnClick Okay, so it can't leave localhost, so I don't think it would work, but maybe I have the right idea. What is SQL? I think I'll take a little break here. I'll take I'm gonna set it so I get 15 minutes of break to 45 minutes of work, or the other way around. Let's go 10 minutes of break. Let's take a 15-minute break. Oh goodness. Switch scene, that's a button. Well, I don't know what the default one would be for that. I think I should just go get a Steam Deck or Stream Deck is what it's called, sorry. For something like that. Alright. I look awful. It'll be fine. Alright. Let's go to the next one. Sequel. This is what I've heard so much about and seen at my work. Now that Alejandra has built out the user-facing checkout features of her website, she realized that she needs to store all of this information somewhere. She needs her application to be able to store, retrieve, and modify data like usernames, shipping addresses, payment information, and more. In order to build out these features, Alejandra needs to learn some SQL, which stands for Structured Query Language. You might be familiar with SQL as a language that data analysts and data scientists use to query and analyze data. SQL stores information in tables, which is simply a collection of information organized into rows and columns. If you've worked with a spreadsheet like Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets, you might be familiar with working with tables. To get the information, you would write a query or a program that would receive data from the table. SQLite. Here's an example of a query that would select all of the columns. The star keyword is a shorthand for all from the page views table. I think that's my alarm to get back. It is. Oh, well, because I selected the wrong thing. Oh. I want another monitor for this. I legitimately want another monitor for this. Or can I, not maximize, but can I separate them into separate windows? Oh, I can't. Okay, whatever, probably not important. Select from users. So SQL is how you make a user database and make a login, password, all that jazz. JavaScript is how you make the interactivity. CSS is how you make it look pretty. HTML is how you structure it. I'm not able to cut it. No. Ooh, cool, it's a raid party over here. Okay. Contrast. Is there multiple options for this thing, or is there only one option? One option. Alright. Camera just doesn't look the best. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was trying to... I can't customize the resolution either. Nothing I can do. I'm guessing that's for something else I don't understand how to use. I wanted to add an outline to it, but I can't. Programming is everywhere. Programming is quite literally all around us, from the takeout we order to the movies we stream. Component enables everyday actions in our lives. Tech companies are no longer recognizable as software companies. Instead, they bring food to our door, help us get attacked in face of presidential elections, or act as personal trainer. thing that tells people what song I'm listening to. Weird how that's not working. Let's try it. Is there an application capture? Window capture. That's it right there. That's it right there. Okay. Let's also make it look nice and match everything on screen. Oh, so I have to keep that open. No, not the AI to come back. Minimize. I like the look of that. Or Sounds great. That looks great.
I'm Jack. I'm a software engineer. I work on the curriculum platform team. I was working as a junior web engineer at a very small ride-sharing startup. After coming from that, I was looking to work on a larger team where I would have people around me that knew what they were doing and could kind of like educate me about what it means to be like just like a professional software engineer. Be prepared to be humbled. You might be like kind of confident because you just finished like whatever learning program you did, and you've acquired all this knowledge, and now you're like excited, ready to apply it. You're gonna feel like, wow, I've acquired so much, and then you're gonna get there, and they're gonna ask you to do something. You're gonna be, oh my god, I have no idea how to do this. And I think a large part about being an engineer is realizing that that's what being an engineer is over time you're going to acquire knowledge and know how to reproduce things. But I think your biggest value as an engineer is being able to like think creatively in new contexts and be able to use the tools that you do know to kind of build a new strategy that you didn't have before. I don't even know how you view things as not a computer scientist anymore, but you might see things like, oh, this like operation they have going on here. You can think about it as like a procedure of like making a coffee and selling the coffee. You can think about modeling the coffee cup as a class in Java, and you can think of modeling barista as a class, and oh, what's the relationship of baristas to coffee cups to customers, and you can start doing that with just about anything you experience in life, and it's applicable then to various contexts because you can then do that. You don't have to write a single line of code, but then suddenly you're walking in and making a coffee shop more efficient because you're able to abstract relationships that people perform and identify points of slowdown, communication breakdown.
My name is Emily Droleo. I am a software engineer at Codecademy. As a software engineer, I write code for Codecademy's internal tools. That means that when the curriculum developers sit down to write the lessons, quizzes, and projects that the learners use on our platform, I am the one who is creating the website that helps them do that. Backend engineering happens primarily on a remote server that you can't see, and it has a lot to do with formatting and storing your data, making sure it's scalable for a lot of users, and making sure that it's really quick so that when you send it to the front end, the performance is as good as possible. Front-end engineering has a lot more to do with how you display information to the users. So generally you get information from the backend, and you have to configure it on the screen in a way that's pleasing, informative, and helpful so that the user gets the most they can out of the app. I'm kind of full stacky right now. I think when I first got here, I did a lot of back-end work, but the cool thing about Codecademy is that we learn a lot on the job, and so I've been learning a lot about front-end engineering, and I'm really happy that I'm doing both and I have a good understanding of how the whole web app works. Any starting web developer should definitely learn HTML and CSS because those are the building blocks for creating any web page on the internet. After that, they should probably learn JavaScript to add more interactivity to their front end, but also as a language to use on the back end. Then, if you want to have an app that actually stores your data, you really want something like SQL, which is a type of database where you can store your information and then go fetch it later. Am I allowed to say everybody? Everybody can benefit from first learning how to code, but secondly learning to become a web developer. Basically, all the information we have right now lives on the internet. Being able to put your ideas, your messages out for everyone to see is such a powerful tool. Teachers can benefit from that because they get to, give information to their students. A designer can benefit from that because they can put up their portfolio online and get more jobs. Marketers can benefit from that because they understand how websites work, which means they're more easily able to build their own marketing pages or, market technical products. Anybody would be better off learning.
I'll add some more if it repeats. Nothing in the body. Huh. Would you look at that? Got it. Oh, that says features. Haha. Ah, touch screen. That's why caps lock is on. So I thought, or continually divides the page into sections. And grouping elements in your HTML together. Place the closing. The H2 element that says habitat, add the opening div tag. That's it. There you go. Above the H2, this is me add opening div. So. Okay. I think that's enough for today. My brain hurts.